She knows she's bad and she's beautiful, yeah. Birkin bags be her usual, yeah. Never had a single, but she love me though.
Hello, caller.
Hi.
Hi.
How's it going? It's Dre, the Shadow. So sorry.
You at the door?
Hey, I've arrived. I'm outside.
All right, I'm coming to get you now.
Yay!
All right.
Everybody know I'm saying though. Looking so fresh, man, I'm getting that bankroll. If you talking money, you speaking my lingo. New whip, couple chains on slate like Django. I'm all over everywhere you can go. Bad yellow bra, she digging in J-Lo. Sorry that your wife will be f***ing the shame out. Wrist rocky, best believe I drop some pesos. Pull up to the club and I stunt in that Range Rover. Walk up in the spot, they know slaving in pain though. Yeah, I'm waving at haters like Mano. Yeah, I'm with them shooters, none of them on payroll. Shorty like a drug is offering me to say no. Got no time in the world to be with lame-os. Tally is the family, we don't do that fake, bro. We be banging hammers like it's gates closed. Henny straight, I don't do chasing. Bad, I don't do basic. I be counting up the blue faces. It's all about the blue faces. Henny straight, I don't do chasing. Bad, I don't do basic. I be counting up the blue faces. It is all about the blue faces. Haters talking, tell me what they really saying, yo. Back from the field, hit the crib and change clothes. Stacking up the spread, you know I be staying low. You gotta understand that you're inside the game.
Her culture, her lifestyle, she's everybody's type now. That extra love they like now, yeah. She walking with her head up high, cause she got her own dough, and she knows she fly. What she wants, she buy. She ain't tied to no nigga, but when she find her Clyde, she gon' ride for that nigga. Never find another lover that'll stimulate your mind and your undercover. And she's amazing in all kind of ways. The type of woman that make me wanna stay. Shawty got a body like an 808. I love them girls, I can't stay away, yeah, yeah. She got dick and I can't front that I like it. Her body type is my body type and I'm Shawty got a body like an 808. Like an 808. I love them girls, I can't stay away, yeah. She got dick, I can't front, I like it. Her body type is my body type and I'm vibing, I dig. Who gon' love you like me? Girl, I like what I see. Baby, you're turning me on. Yeah, let's go. Oh, she 101, shining like the sun, never dumb. Type of woman you pray that I have your son, cause she know how to love a man. She got a business plan, know how to cook a steak, and she can ride a skate. And yeah, her thighs are thick, but they say thick thighs through some pain though. He try to put you down, well I'ma lift you up. Oh, you 200 pounds, I'ma pick you up. Ride it like you driving, got your pilot license. Cause you the flyest and I'm trying to be in the sky just like you. You got a body like an 808. I love that sound, I can show you got a body like an 808. I love them girls, I can't stay away, yeah. She got thick and I can't front that I like it. Her body type, my body type, and I shawty got a body like an 808. I love them girls, I can't stay away, yeah. She got thick, I can't front, I like it. Her body type is my body type, and I'm vibing, I dig.
Looking at you in your eyes. Tonight is gonna be your night. But baby girl, I just can't wait to start to eat you off your plate.
tuned in to the Kim Dynasty Show.
Put your headphones on if you want. We on? Yeah. It's the Kim Dynasty Show. I'm not gonna scream it today. So,
Check.
I'm here. WEMS Radio, everybody. Tune in. Each and every Monday, 6 to 8, Kim Dynasty Show. I'm here with some dope artists. So, first up, hey Jay. First up, we got.
Dre the Shadow.
That's right. So, where are you from?
Toronto, Canada.
Okay. So, what do you got going on, music-wise? You're an artist, but you're also a dancer.
Yes.
You do a couple of things.
I be around home. I like to do photography mainly, but I dance, I sing, I rap. I have nothing out right now. I have a lot of things just in the workshop.
Yeah. But you're making your rounds, you're networking.
Exactly.
Politicking.
That's why I'm
making
here.
connects.
Got to meet you,
That's
which is
right.
amazing.
Yes.
And now I'm here.
We met at what was the showcase? The showcase at
It was the Spotlight at Hayati.
Yeah.
Done by Jonathan Torres.
Yeah, I can't pronounce the name of the place. Yeah. So that's where we met. WEMS was in the building, doing interviews and stuff like that. So it was a dope event, dope experience. Met a lot of great people, including yourself. So, but I went to another event. I went to Music Video Night Mass Appeal where I met Hippie X Tribe. So, announce who you are.
I'm DP, the hippie.
Okay.
I am Blonde Bomber.
Yeah, we're part of Hippie Tribe.
I know that's right.
We're a nice little band, a nice little duo.
Okay. So, what you guys got going on?
We just dropped a project back at the end of May, I want to say. It's called June. It's called April Showers May Flowers.
Oh, wow.
And that's probably the reason why we're here right now.
Yeah.
It's been building a lot of momentum, and people really been vibing to it since we dropped it. Yeah, so yeah.
Besides the fact that, Greg talked you guys up big time. So, of course, I had to get you guys on. I already wanted to get you guys on, but then Greg was like, yo, get my guys on. So,
G's, G loves he loves the gases, but luckily, you know what I'm saying, we come through for him. So
We come through, yeah. It's a mutual beneficial.
shout out to Greg.
Shout out to Greg. Big shout out, Greg.
So, we're going to get into, a couple of topics that been floating around social media and in the news. Excuse me. Wow. So you guys right? Can you hear?
nah, it's like hella
It's like all
I
style.
don't know what it is. I feel like it's
like another
it's another whole
signal
thing.
coming through.
Somebody, is it a church?
The gospel
Yeah,
station.
he's talking about coming back to Jesus.
Yeah, it's the church.
You could take the headphones
Yeah,
off.
you can take the headphones off.
Okay.
Not my kind of preaching, but
I about to say, look, we might get into some topics. So.
Right.
First up.
Headphone might catch on fire.
Yeah. First up, this caught my eye and it tugged at my heartstrings a little bit. Alicia Keys went on Instagram and did a whole rant about her son painting his nails rainbow colors.
Oh.
And how she took her son to get his nails done, and he wanted them painted rainbow colors. So he wanted each nails painted a different color. And then after he got it done, he was like, I don't think I want that because the kids will make fun of me. They'll judge me. They won't be my friends. They won't like me and stuff like that. And she was like really upset behind it. So I just wanted to get you guys' take on how you feel about men painting their nails, men or boys, and the fact that you can't, well, not that you can't, but in today's society, it's very difficult to be who you want to be. So what do you think, Jay?
Well, personally, I'm a pansexual, and I have painted my nails before.
Wait, can you clear up what pansexual means for everyone?
Oh, okay. Hi. Pansexual is a little term that a lot of people don't really follow behind because it's a little bit new. But it pretty much means there's no preference over gender. You create connections with people a lot through personality and pretty much chemistry connection. So I can pretty much fall in love with anybody. Simple as that.
And I think that's what she was alluding to. She was saying that everybody has masculine and feminine traits within
Exactly.
them. And if you decide to show off more of your femininity or your masculinity, who's to say that you shouldn't do what you feel like doing? So what do you guys think about that?
Your talk, well, I know for me, like, I, like, do makeup and stuff for all of our shows.
Okay.
Like, full glitter makeup, like, crying glitter. And that was kind of the point of it, was that as a black man especially, you can do whatever you want. Like, and it's not, and I have a lot of women who love me, you know? So, like, it's never, I don't think it's ever a sexuality thing until you start talking about sex acts. Like, you know, if you paint your nails or, like, you know, wear your hair in braids. Like, some people think wearing your hair in braids is feminine.
Right.
You know, or like Young Thug wearing a dress, like whatever you want to call it. I just think that we're in 2020 now, first of all, like, kind of get over yourself.
Yeah.
And, like, unless you're sleeping with a man, you're not gay. Unless you're a man sleeping with a man, like, that's not gay. Or, like, and if people have an opinion, I mean, you know what you can do with that. So.
Right, and everybody is entitled to do whatever they feel like they want to do behind closed doors in their bedroom.
Facts.
What about you, Hippie?
Facts. I think they explained it very well. First of all, like, painting your nails, I mean, people associate so many things with sexuality these days, and it's just like, bro, like, if anything, it's just fashion, or it's just, that's just the way that I like it, you know what I'm saying? It has nothing to do with sexuality, so people are so quick to judge and everything like that, but for me, it's like, obviously, I don't care, like,
right.
That's none of my business. Your business is your business, and I'm never going to not accept somebody because of how they choose to dress or act, or, you know what I'm saying, like, when it comes to anything like that, but, yeah, and androgyny is just that is fashion nowadays, like, being able to blend feminine and masculinity, and it's
forever.
been, you know what I'm saying, like, that's been a way, and that's what none of this is new, like, you know what I'm saying, like, none of this is new. Like, we've been dealing with this for forever. It's definitely just, I'm happy Alicia Keys said something, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm glad people like Dwayne Wade, you know what I'm saying? You seem like Dwayne Wade, so like, that's incredible. That parents, black parents are being like, it's okay to be whatever you want to be. Like, it's okay to be you, you know what I'm saying?
But then some people might say the parents are forcing them to be something that they don't quite understand and they don't know, and instead of just letting them grow up and figure it out. Do you feel like the parents are leading them down a path or allowing them to be whoever they want to be?
I know from my own growing that the freedom to at least explore and experience things is what builds who you are. So you ain't gonna understand nothing if you have, like, barriers or somebody telling you something's wrong, because that's a time where you're, like, sculpting yourself. And if you got something influencing that mold, then you're gonna be something different than what you're meant to be. Just be who you are at the end of the day.
What about you guys?
I was raised in a very Christian house, and I didn't, like, even listen to rap music until I was, like, 16, probably.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so, like...
Not for real. Same. We both kind of have the same, like...
Are you PK kids, or?
Yeah.
Basically, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, like, my parents were, like, head of the Kojic, like, type, you know, like, they're up there.
Apostolic Pentecostal, you know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So, like, yeah, exactly.
Like, we played, the whole thing started because we played in the church. Like, I played piano at my respective church. He played drums at his respective church.
Okay.
So, with that being said, you know how, like, kind of strict that Christianity is, especially the black church. Like, you know, the women couldn't even paint their nails. And, like, paint their nails red or, like, go to the movies or, like, whatever. So, like, I don't know. It's kind of like a nature versus nurture thing, maybe. Like, there's no real way to tell how any kid is going to turn out. Because, like... You know, me and Denard are kind of from the same walk of life, and we just happen to be, like, now we're, like, so tight, obviously, but, like, we know people from the opposite side of the world pretty much, and they're still, like, our best friends. Like, I have homosexual best friends, like, male and female, and it was never, and their parents weren't gay or anything, or, like, anything like that, so, like, I don't know, it just kind of, like he said, like, it's about your experience and, like, how you kind of are molded from that, I would say.
And if they're saying that, you know what I'm saying, she's leading her kid down one way by not saying something, then is it okay to lead him the other way by saying something? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
no matter what you
and then they
either
get really
way,
confused,
right? So that's
and then
what I'm
they're
saying.
like, "But I'm
you
not
can't
this.
win.
I don't
like,
want to be." Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, you can't win with someone who's closed-minded. You can't win when someone doesn't want that truth to be the truth, right? Like, if they are just against homosexuality or against kids or boys, men painting their fingernails or acting any way feminine, then like that is just how they're gonna be. You know what I'm saying? You can't.
It's either you accept it now or accept it later. But
there's
the
no
reality
point in, like,
is
arguing with walls. And I understand, like as a kid growing up, like that is. I mean, yeah, like that probably is scary, like, because kids don't understand. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna. I get what she's doing. Like I'm not gonna shield my kid.
Right.
But even the same, like
who he is.
How you're saying on both sides, like I know people who are like introduced to even like heterosexual sex in the wrong way, and that messes them up. You know what I'm saying? Like actual sex addicts now, where it's like I wasn't even introduced to this whole concept in general in the right way, whether it be homosexual, heterosexual, like. So I don't know, like those. It's literally so much to consider. Like you almost don't know, like anything for real. Like I don't know.
I guess like the world kind of needed to desensitize a bit, because it doesn't have to hold such bearing as in tipping a whole scale because the color of your nail or something like that. Like he said, I've painted my nails black, red, white, blue, checkered, but it's all fashion. It was just expression type of thing.
It was a vibe.
Exactly.
Okay, so another topic that one of my friends wanted me to bring up is the whole T.I. checking his daughter's virginity.
Hey,
I'm like, what?
I think T.I. is a legend. Tip is a legend.
Well, my thing is
but
this.
that is so fried of him to
That
do.
was wild.
That was so
I think
fried,
the best memes came of it too.
Yeah, because I'm like, wait a minute, was he checking himself? And she was like, no.
He got a gynecologist on that.
Yeah, but still.
But that's deep.
It's
that is
fried.
very deep.
There's no way that he. No, bro. Like, no. Like, I understand, like, okay, you want your daughter to save herself for marriage, but, like, bro, virginity is a facade.
But he didn't save himself for marriage.
That's what I'm saying.
And he met Tiny. Tiny already had a kid.
And look, and it might, and that's what I'm saying. I've only seen, like, sound bites and blah, blah, blah. So I don't know what the full thing about, you know what I'm saying? The real conversation is, I don't want you, your mom had 3 kids by blah, 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 by the age of this, whatever, right? I don't want that path for you. I know how that is. You have the whole world in front of you. You don't got to have kids right now. I get that. But that is not the same as going to the gynecologist and telling him to check for her hymen, like if it's still intact or not. And knowing that a hymen can break from
riding a bike.
Boy.
Right. Literally riding a bike.
I was practicing splits and okay, like.
It happened,
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like that. That's why it was like, bro, like, it's not a T.I. thing being like, ignorant or anything like that, but that's what it is. It's ignorance. It's like, bro, like you're literally just hiding the fact that that's just misogynistic. So you're just hiding that behind like, oh, I just want her to be like whatever.
I believe in the misogynistic part, because I think like you already have that like kind of effect when a father has a daughter type of thing, and they want to like protect them, shield them, but in a way that goes too far. Because I think that comes from his own insecurity now. Because maybe he's made some bad decisions in the past.
His experience, yeah.
And now he's like, I don't want my daughter going in this way. And he's like, but how old is she?
She's 18, 19, something like that.
Okay, so I think if she's 18 and she hasn't done it yet, she's her own woman now.
Yeah.
Mind your business. Like that's all I'm gonna say.
Well, I will say this: if he was checking for the hymen, there were 2 other holes that can be utilized.
Straight up. No, straight up. No, straight up.
Real talk. Like, he checking there, but he can't tell if I was doing this. He can't tell if I was doing that. So that you created a whole nother situation.
I didn't think about it. All I saw was that. And I was just
I know
like,
girls
bro,
who have said,
well,
I don't know them personally, but I know of girls who said, I want to protect my virginity, so therefore I'll do this.
Exactly. Alternative.
That's what I'm saying. We just don't know. Like, why is he going this? Like, what is the whole thing behind it?
And again, it's T.I. Harris. Like, he's not stupid. Like,
that's what I'm saying. We just got.
Let's not forget.
But is there a double standard?
100%.
Yeah, there's a double standard.
Yeah. Entirely.
There's a double standard for everything.
Let me tell you something. When I found out my son lost his virginity, I did not. That was not a good day.
How old was
he?
He
knew. 16.
Good for him.
I'm about to say.
I really mean that.
Not for real.
Hello, caller.
Hi, this is Lulu.
Hey, Lulu.
I know you guys are probably like off the subject, like I just got on, but this whole T.I. thing, I just want to make one thing super, super clear. I hope that it's okay.
Yeah.
First of all, a gynecologist is not going to see you unless you already said you're having sex. So this whole thing that everyone keeps saying she's going to the gynecologist,
Yeah.
I know for a fact when I turned 18, I already knew I was sexually active. But they ask you if you say no, a gynecologist is not going to see you. You still have to see pediatrics till you're 21, unless you say that you're sexually active. So I don't know what damn gynecologist he was taking her to in the first place. If she's saying that she's not having sex.
See, I don't even know that.
No, see, okay, wow.
He's really wild.
But at the same time,
he's really.
So like that's number one. Like what gynecologist was they going to? That's not even possible. Once a child says they're not sexually active, you can go to pediatric doctor till you're 21.
Yeah, but isn't that like a violation of like her body?
Yes, because my child is 14 right now, and when I take her to the pediatric and she says she wants to talk to the doctor, I have to leave the room. Period.
Exactly. Yeah. Like when they do the whole like
Ti, man. He
But
got
for
that
boys,
So-
they did that to me with my son.
in-house.
Yeah, come on, it's Ti.
Yeah, they tell you gotta leave the room. Like, so I don't know what I need to find out what's happening in Atlanta because this don't even make no sense. No gynecologist ain't seeing her because she's not sexually active, and how like it's just going like so out of thing. When I first heard it, I was just like, really? I don't understand what's happening. I just got so mad, and I'm listening to you guys. I'm like, I need to call in because no one else gonna hear, but I know the WEMS family is gonna understand. Like this is crazy. Like we're missing the whole thing. Gynecologist ain't even seeing you because you not having no sex.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Interesting.
Well, thank you, Lulu.
Like they just.
Thank you, Lulu.
You're welcome.
I didn't know.
They didn't even think about that part. Everybody skipped over that shit.
Well, I never went to the gynecologist. So I wouldn't know.
See, there you go.
But you got
there you go.
girls, so.
Look, man, I don't get involved in that shit. I'm back.
All right, guys. I'll keep listening. Thanks so much.
You, Lulu.
Cheers. Thank you, Lulu.
Shout out
All right.
to Lulu, whose show
Dropping knowledge.
is on Wednesday, correct?
Wednesday from 8 to 10.
Comfort Zone, 8 to 10. Check out Lulu.
We needed that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
now it makes it.
Damn,
She's a
Tip,
expert.
come on, bro.
Yeah,
Then
so-
Tip is
Pediatrics,
definitely
bro.
bugged out.
Yeah, you bugging out, bro.
Tip's bugged out.
I love you, dog, but
You're bugged out.
But I was kind of like,
Damn, man,
I'm very protective of my son. I only have one child. So when he lost his virginity, I lost my mind. Because the way he did it, it wasn't like...
Was he sneaking around? Was he
Oh
being,
my! He
so wild.
planned and plotted the whole thing. Like,
I mean, I was 16 once.
I was going to look at cars, so he waited till I had an appointment to go look at a car. He
Sounds
was like,
about
"You're
right.
going to be going for this long." Told the girl to pull up. She pulls up with her car because she's older than him.
Cussed up.
That's usually.
Listen,
So-
this story is just.
Yeah, like she scoops him up in the car. They go out, go riding around, come back to my place, do what they do, and then she drops him off at his grandma's house, my mother's house. So I'm pulling up. Now I've already looked at cars and stuff like that. I'm like, wait a minute, who is that parked in front of my mother's car? I mean, well, her house, her car too.
He didn't do it.
Yeah, he didn't do
He
it
didn't
right.
plan it too.
Yeah, and then he hops out the
Thought he was
passenger
slick.
side, runs in the house. I'm like, Kim, because his name is Chemistry. So I'm like,
That's
Kim,
beautiful.
he ignores me. He's booking it into the house, and she pulls off real fast. I'm like, what the hell going on? So I go in the house.
That's my mother. You
I
gotta
look
go.
at him,
That's my mother.
and he looks at me.
You gotta go.
And then I'm like, oh no, it happened.
Did he try and lie? Was he straight up with you like? Yeah.
No, yeah, he tried to hug me. He was like, Mom.
About that time.
Yeah, I mean.
In my house?
Birds in
No,
the
the thing
in the
is.
car, right?
No, she had the car. She was riding around. They probably did it in the car too. See, you
I
put
thought
all
he
the
was like-
sauce on it.
I
See?
No,
know.
I'm trying to understand.
I'm trying to
gonna go
figure
home
out
and
the
get his
whole
ass
thing.
whooped. Look, now
I'm trying to
he's
figure out why
about to get his ass
gasoline on
whooped.
the fire.
Thank you.
I'm trying to figure out why the car wasn't around the block. I'm
Right,
trying
why
to
he
figure out the
didn't
whole
walk up,
thing.
like-
Right.
No, she taking him around. I'm like, what is you doing?
Yeah, okay. No comment. None further.
Did you ever get caught,
Makes
Prophet?
Did I ever get caught?
Mm-hmm.
Doing what?
Oof.
Before or after? Or during?
Oh, I'm a G. What are you talking about?
Talk that shit.
Talk that.
Like, what?
Did you guys ever get caught?
That's my mom. I'm still a virgin.
For real, like, I had kids through.
Wait a minute.
Like,
What?
we done took boys. Wow, she got pregnant. That's it. I ain't fucking.
How's that happen?
Yeah, exactly. Osmosis.
Oh no.
Nah, that's her.
Oh no, I'm very different. I'm super sex positive, and I was open as hell with my mom.
She knew when you started?
I lost my virginity to my girlfriend when I was like 13.
Oh my God.
In the house,
Hey.
in my. No, she was same age.
Oh, okay, because
Fast.
y'all was like an older
Y'all
women
both
and
fast.
stuff like that. And I'm like, what?
Yeah.
I'm not revealing none of that info.
Nope.
On the
Because
Nope, my mother listening.
Exactly.
I'm a virgin, mom.
Okay.
I'm always grateful for the parenting my mom had me because I was comfortable, knew it was up. I also had the internet.
Oh, of course.
It was great.
Yeah, that's the training. Look, Pornhub is your friend.
Oh my.
Y'all got, all right. So what is the? Can you just say anything on this? Like what?
Of course.
Oh, because I was worried about cursing.
Right. I'm trying not to like.
Watch my tongue. Move the mic a little closer.
Oh, please, like, look, 2 weeks ago we was talking about Pastor Wilson. That's why I'm like, you can say pretty much what you want.
Oh man, yeah, we can't even get it. I think that's a liability for me.
I know a couple girls looking for a Pastor Wilson.
I'm trying to tell you, I've been trying to look for his IG ever since.
No, that's a real thing.
Pastor Wilson.
Anyway, I don't want to digress too
No.
off the topic.
So okay, so then the next thing that came about was the addiction to chicken, the Popeyes chicken sandwiches. Like, have you guys, Jay?
People dying. People are getting robbed.
Like, people are hustling this shit out of the bag. Like, what is going on?
Somebody stuck up Popeyes. Like, police is looking for like six armed people.
Yeah, 6 armed people?
The Popeyes for the chicken sandwich, not for the fucking money. It was for the
chicken sandwich.
But they got somebody, they caught somebody hustling them out the back. Like,
Yeah, they're selling for like $3, like type, like $4.
Like 10 for 20 or something like that.
Wow.
10 for 20 because you know it's $4.
Right, you do the math. Boom, boom.
So now, like, has anybody had?
I have not tried it.
I've had it. It is good, but it's not something to rob the store over.
I don't care for Popeyes, so I'm not gonna go risk my life and go get it.
These are fried people in general. Like, if you're sticking up the store for the chicken wings, your thought process is just off. Like, come on, you're already like off the center, you know.
Yeah.
Like, that's in you. That's in you.
Oh, he
to
skipped
like,
the line?
Yeah.
All right.
It was a line skipper situation.
I'm bullshit.
Either way, calm yourself.
Yeah, because if he would have just wanted the sandwich, that wasn't a good enough reason.
Nah.
Skipping the line.
Exactly. You shanking people for skipping the line.
Like,
For
all
a
right.
chicken sandwich.
Well, at least he stabbed him outside, though. He didn't stab him inside.
I'll be honest. I was against going to get that chicken sandwich for a long time. And it went away, and I was like, good, bro, I'm proud of you. Like, you didn't get that sandwich. And I don't eat fast food anyway, you know what I'm saying? I try not to eat any of that shit. But, man, they brought it back, and I heard it was better.
Because they
And
don't
I was like, you know what?
They don't care.
I'll be down. You know what I'm saying? I'll be down
on
if
a
they sell out
chicken
again, and I don't
sandwich.
get it.
Eat crack on chicken.
So what I did is I just ordered that shit. I Uber Eats it to the crib.
Yeah.
I was smart about it.
That's smart.
I just waited.
They gonna start sticking people up.
Yeah, if you haven't had it,
because me and my
I
boy,
recommend trying it
recommend
once,
this.
but then throw that shit out.
Yeah.
But it is.
It's good.
It's incredible.
It's super
I can't
good.
even
if
lie to
people
you.
are being animals about it, that's their problem.
Yeah.
Popeyes doesn't care. They're making money at the end of the day.
Exactly.
But I also just read that there's been like a recall on chicken for like 2 million pounds of chicken.
Don't say that.
I'm serious.
Cause I can't.
I cook
They're
chicken breast like
recalling
every day.
2 million pounds of chicken because they found like metal in it or something like that.
Oh, I've heard of this before.
Yeah.
That's not the first it's happened.
That's crazy.
That's probably just a processing plant.
But wait,
So that's what
Jay,
I'm
you
saying.
had both
Popeyes. Metal
and
chicken.
Chick-fil-A, right?
Yeah.
Which one is better?
Chick-fil-A bomb diggity.
Popeyes because of the pickles?
No, Chick-fil-A had pickles.
For like Popeyes, it was just the chicken was juicier. It was just soft stuff.
But I feel like that makes it
It's all
nasty
grease,
to
though.
me. Like, whenever the
Popeyes has
chicken
always
is
been
like
juicy.
like when a chicken's like you can see the GMO, like how thick the chicken is. Like, I'm like,
But wait a minute.
I don't like that.
It's the sauce, it's the pickles, it's the bun. All that stuff make it good, right?
Yeah, everything just works together.
The spicy mayo does go crazy.
Yeah, because I'm
The
hearing
spicy
so many
joint is
different
crazy,
things.
bro. The spicy
that
one
mayo
is
on
crazy.
some
I hate
But I
that I'm
heard
talking
it was
about the
the pickles
Popeyes
that
chicken
made the
sandwich, bro.
sandwich.
No, the pickles
spicy
are an
mayo.
accent to the whole experiment.
Yeah.
Like that was beautiful. That mayo is like that's the thing. I think it's the mayo.
It's the mayonnaise.
Okay.
That mayonnaise is an instrument.
Chicken for chicken. I don't know which one's better, but the mayonnaise.
Bro, Chick-fil-A is not good, bro.
The chicken actually tastes
I only walked in there just to
Right.
try the dang sandwich
No,
once. That was
because
it.
one of my friends said it's not Cajun.
I think it does.
What is-
Does it taste Cajun? The chicken?
It's supposed to be
What?
Cajun, like seasonings
spicy
in there,
one
but
kinda tastes
they
good.
have like a bunch of seasonings added to it.
Really?
Yeah, but Cajun's like it's supposed to be like resemble Cajun.
Okay.
Yeah,
So that has anybody had the Impossible Burger?
I refuse.
I've made it.
Jay?
Okay, so I actually went on a whole tangent about this yesterday, because I posted something about it. Like KFC actually just dropped their Beyond Meat chicken, and some people were going off about it, and I'm like, at the end of the day, I don't think it should be a problem. Vegans should have a option no matter where they go.
Right.
And the vegan is becoming a normalized thing. And back in the day, like if they went to the restaurant with their friends, they would sit there and drink water. So like, or have a salad. So having the option there is more money in the pockets of the business, and they have something to eat when they go there.
I think everybody's coming out with their own spin on it.
Donuts just dropped their impossible like sausage.
I don't like it. I'm good on all.
It tastes the same.
It's just like I'm just saying, like if you're not eating it because it's meat, but it's still being processed. Like if a plant is turning into a burger somehow, you're telling me that there's not some kind of something going on.
Flavors and seasonings.
What's going? Yeah, I mean, there's gonna be a recall. I'm saying.
Well, I know when I was in DC a few weeks back, my cousin had it and my best friend had it, and they was sold on this Impossible Burger, and they was like, try it. I was like, no, because I'm a little scared too. But you've had it.
I've had it.
And you've had
and I'm gonna actually explain it to you guys. The Impossible thing.
Are you plant-based?
I'm not. I was.
I had barbecue.
What made you change? What do you now?
Oh no, I was just doing it just for dietary reasons.
He brought the Impossible. He had Impossible Burgers and he had Impossible sausages, like the Beyond sausages. So I tried the sausage and it ain't where it's at.
But I love meat.
Turkey and the chicken.
I couldn't stay vegan long. I did it kind of just a dietary thing because I was a trainer back then. But it's not processed at all. Like it being plant-based and vegan makes it completely natural. They pretty much use all natural flavorings to make it simulate the taste of the meat.
My nigga.
I'm not kidding you.
I'm just saying, like a plant turning into
I used
a
to
burger.
make that shit.
You saying how they make it?
I used to make
bro?
beef teriyaki out of beef.
Well, here's the thing.
Bro,
How do you make it even look like a burger?
It has the consistency of like, come on, like you're telling me there's not something.
Bro, that's why it's impossible.
So you know what? No,
we're not going there.
I'm gonna try it now because I need
you
all
gotta
those
go get a
questions
bite of
answered.
that.
Chalk it up to impossible.
I need all those questions answered. So, real quick, because you had mentioned it.
What I mentioned?
Keto.
Oh, yes. Yeah, we
Keto is tight.
Keto's fire.
Keto tastes good. It feel good.
Trust me.
So,
Keto's the best diet you
so
can
educate us
try
because
keto.
I'm trying to understand keto. I need to lose.
The
low
keto
carb.
diet is just a low carb, high fat
and protein
diet, and it's like the good fats. You know what I'm saying? And basically, your body, if you take you eat a lot of carbs, and naturally everyone does. Even you eat a burger, you eat 2 buns with it, and that's like hella carbs. You know what I'm saying? And your body stores those carbs, and so instead of eating the fat that goes into your body with the meal that you're having, it basically just feeds on that carbs, and so your fat just sits there. And so like even people who are training and blah blah blah, like, and they still like, man, I just can't get the waist that I want really, but like they're just eating hella carbs, thinking like pasta and stuff like that's giving them energy and everything like that. It's like realistically, your body don't really need that. And like when you think about it, like in indigenous days, we were like hunters and gatherers, right? So all we basically ate was like protein and vegetables, like leaves and meat that you hunted for and stuff like that. So like processed foods were introduced, and like high carb foods and the high carb diet were introduced like in the 20s and 30s, I want to say, or something like that. And like even before then, they were introducing it in like indigenous colonies and stuff like that. And like if you date it back and you do the research, like when you ask, I don't even remember I wish I wasn't as fried as I am and I'd be able to explain it. But there's like this, I watched this documentary, it's called The Magic Pills on Netflix. And they went to this like indigenous colony and they were asking them like, how do people die here? Like, and everyone like, they were like, oh, heart disease, you know what I'm saying, blah, blah, blah. And they're like, oh, okay. And they're like, 30, 40 years ago, what would happen? They were just like, they just kept going back and back in diversion, and then eventually they're like, okay, like 100 years ago, like how do people die? And they were like, accidents, fighting, like falling out of trees, like natural deaths. Like everyone lived to like 90 years old. Like it was just very natural. And it was before they were introduced to like when like I don't remember who came over, like white folks came over.
Colonization.
Yeah,
that's what medicine grew.
That's gave them,
that's
you know
what
what I'm saying, introduced them to like a
50,
cheap way
40,
to like make
smallpox
food,
and shit like that.
make like, you know what I'm saying, these cakes and
I
stuff
told
like
my
that,
son
and like
history.
That's how it introduced.
I told my son, I said, that's
crazy.
how Native Americans died. He said, how? I said, herpes.
The Great Plague.
And I probably just butchered that. I probably just butchered a lot of that.
But you get the point.
But you get the point. Magic pill, basically, low carb, high fat, high protein diets. Basically, all I eat is like meat and vegetables. So.
And it's been doing good for you. You said 8 months.
Yeah, you just feel really. I just feel like really, and then even like mentally, I honestly feel like a huge difference. Like I feel like I'm like a lot, just like clearer. I don't even know. Like it's just I don't know. It's just something about like not eating like shitty food.
Right.
You just feel better. You know what I'm saying? Like
judgment and you're focused.
Yeah. Like I never feel like hungover from my food or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't really get like the itis or you know what I'm saying? Like that shit don't happen. You know what I mean? I feel like it's really clean. Like it's just. Feel better. So yeah, I mean it's hard though. Like
it's hard.
It's not a lot. You can't eat. You literally just can't eat sugar. No, it's the sugar.
You'd be
thing.
surprised.
You'd be surprised at how many things have like a lot of carbs in it. Like
no, I don't think
like fruit juices, like fruits. A lot of fruits. You can't have like a lot of fruits.
My son did Feingold diet, which is really hard. He was gluten free, obviously wheat free, dairy free, yeast free, egg free. God, he couldn't have anything. He couldn't have ketchup. He couldn't have frickin' you name it.
Absolutely. That's what
he couldn't have string beans. He couldn't have yams. He couldn't have so many things. It was just like you was restricted to like a couple of things. That was it.
It is pretty restricted, but like, but it really is. It's just like about prepping your food, like preparing your food. Like you just can't. If you hungry and you're like, damn, I'm hungry, it's too late. Like you gonna end up just like going to get something to eat.
The meal prep gets out of the way.
You gotta meal prep your shit. Like that's just.
Back when I was heavy in the gym, like I was like about Sunday and Wednesday, I pretty much cook meals for the rest of the week, type of thing, and it always had me set because you structure it in a way, kind of like if, let's say you're going to the grocery store and you make grocery lists. You kind of make things ahead of time, knowing what you're going to be putting in. You can at least track what's going inside of you. And especially on like a diet type of thing like that, it's good to like just know what you're doing ahead of time, because when you're like sitting there hungry, like you said, you just kind of pull anything out of the cupboard and make it type of thing. So,
and if you really are exercising and trying to lose weight, I'm telling you that shit will make you. It's crazy. It'll cut so many inches off your waist. Like
keto.
I'm dead.
Keto's worth it. My mom was on it.
I'm serious.
What's she writing down?
She already
listened. Keto.
Right.
All right. So what we gonna do? Let's take a brief break. We're not gonna do Next Up today, but when I come back from Germany, we will be back on with Next Up. Actually, Germany. I'm going to Hamburg. So yeah, I'm stopping in Frankfurt. Then I'm going to Hamburg, and I got a few plans. So. Should be nice. So we'll be back with more of the Kim Dynasty Show, WEMS Radio. Don't go anywhere. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Regina. Boy. Yeah. Hashtag everything's a go, nigga. Yeah. Valley boys, we on the road, nigga. You ain't know they want my soul, nigga. Yeah. Grab my bags, I'm about to go, nigga. Hashtag everything's a go, nigga. Valley boys, yeah, we on the road, nigga. You ain't know they want my soul, nigga. Yeah, grab my bags up out the door, nigga. Just left the county, I ain't going back. Put the gas in the air, my niggas rolling that. Call the plug, tell that nigga that we coming back. Only need that fuego when I drop that X, it's coming back. For that level money, why you think I rap, nigga? Daddy need some shoes, double up my stacks, nigga. They steady losing cause they worry about the next, nigga. 6 digits Cuban links, I worry about my neck, nigga. Now my phone like, on my cards like, putting hoes this, but haven't slept in a week. Yeah, tell them niggas that mastic niggas a go. And tell them niggas they only mad cause they broke. They only mad cause I made it up out the hole. Valley everything, valley from head to toe. Faces turn when you ask them for what they owe. Don't get it twisted, my entourage ain't for show. So yo, hashtag everything's a go, nigga. Yeah, Valley boys, we on the road, nigga. You ain't know they want my soul, nigga. Yeah, grab my bags, I'm about to go, nigga. Hashtag everything's a go, nigga. Valley boys, yeah, we on the road, nigga. You ain't know they want my soul, nigga. Yeah, grab my bags, I'm about to go, nigga.
I'm all young and gotta run it up. Can't hang with you niggas, I ain't rich enough. Can't claim you as my brothers, y'all be switching up. Lambo on my wrist, yeah, I'm cutting up. Yeah, I'm at the table with my gang, yeah, we counting up. Yeah, my brothers never fold and stay down for your niggas. Them niggas show they rifle, never fired them. I woke up in the building, they asked who hired him. I seen the Rolls Royce truck, yeah, I might just buy it then. I'm in Minnesota like I play for Vikings, yeah. Can't catch me in the streets, but I'm flying, yeah. I'm with my gang, can't catch us in the streets. Ain't no drive-bys, you know we flying, yeah. We in the air, yeah.
Hashtag everything's a go, nigga. Yeah, Valley boys, we on the road, nigga. You ain't know they want my soul, nigga. Yeah, grab my bags, I'm out the door, nigga. Hashtag everything's a go, nigga. Valley boys, yeah, we on the road, nigga. You ain't know they want my soul, nigga. Yeah, grab my bags, I'm out the door, nigga.
Everything for dope. Carry me and go. The head game, resurrect my soul. To get the breath, liquidate the fate. Everything will go. I fuck with D-boys, everything for low. This ain't a gimmick, this is serious me. I hang around the little bloods, they like period me. A couple crits fucking with me only cause my name begin with a C. I'm too real for these industry kids. I know they salty, we the way they never been to the beach. What up? Valley. Niggas really ain't fucking with us, you heard? I told Shay, point him out. Everything will go.
Leave breath on you. I ain't pressed on you. Too low. Leave breath on you. Yeah. Lips pressed on your cigarette. Take another pull right now. You down to die, baby, swimming there. My heart is so full right now. You been so bad and I'm digging up. Forget about the rules right now. Oh, take another if you're sipping up. We ain't gotta play it cool right now. No, no, no. We ain't gotta play it cool right now. No, no, no. We ain't gotta play it cool right now. No, no, no. We ain't gotta play it cool right now. No, no, no. We ain't gotta play it cool right now. I see plenty pretty women once in a lifetime. Now I cyclops, I'm mine. As a roll, I don't mind. So cynical, your pity falls, you pick and chose. But based on those eyes, river flowing like Rhine, living water, white wine. Which couldn't be enough, sicker residue. I don't hesitate when I'm ahead of you. And you might ever watch where we heading to. Change your location, I'm headed through. Catch you with your lips pressed on your cigarette. Oh, take another pull right now, yo. Down to die, baby, swimming up. My heart is so full right now, yo. Been so bad and I'm digging up. Forget about the rules right now, yo. Take another if you sipping up. We ain't gotta play it cool right now, no. We ain't gotta play it cool right now, no. We ain't gotta play it cool right now, no. We ain't gotta play it cool right now, no. We ain't gotta play it cool right now.
Pink skies, plus a little me time treating you right. I can feel the love, and I can see the love in your eyes. You're the best dressed in the moonlight. You my best flex, gotta keep you by my side. I don't get pressed, what's pressure to a diamond? But damn, you shining brighter than the stars tonight. Tell me, do you wanna go far? But we explain it, do you wanna make ours tonight? You don't gotta think too hard. You never think too hard. Lips pressed on your cigarette. Take another pull right now, yo. Down to die, baby, swimming there. My heart is so full right now. You've been so bad and I'm digging it. Forget about the rules right now. I take another if you're sipping it. We ain't gotta play it cool right now.
We ain't gotta play it cool right now, no. We ain't gotta play it cool right now, no. We ain't gotta play it cool right now, no. We ain't gotta play it cool right now.
another level. Ill will make the beat bounce.
No one's ever heard until they're down low. I'm chasing these bands, making some fans. I'ma count till I can't no more. Let them haters sleep on my throat. Remember I was trapping on the low. We ain't having none of that no more. We ain't having none of that no more, yeah. Cold nights taught me how to think different. Long fights, how to prove my commitment. These shots ain't got room for missing. Keep count, running up all them digits, yeah. I'ma keep making money. I'll stay the same and they'll still love me, love me. No one's ever heard until they're down low. I'm chasing these bands, making some fans. I'ma count till I can't no more. Let them haters sleep on my throat. Remember I was trapping on the low. We ain't having none of that no more. We ain't having none of that no more, yeah. I was down, ain't no one hold me. Behind them bars, the police got me, got me. Yeah, I was down, ain't no one hold me. Secured my ground and now they on me, on me. No one's ever heard until they're down low. I'm chasing these bands, making some fans. I'ma count till I can't no more. Let them haters sleep on my throat. Remember I was trapping on the low. We ain't having none of that no more. We ain't having none of that no more, yeah. I'ma keep making money. I'll stay the same and they'll still love me, love me. Can't no more, yeah.
Laying down, but it feels like I'm floating. And there's a Horton, here's a who in the room. Stay the night, well I bet she's hoping. Cause she like the way, she like the way. She like the way that I roll the night. She said it's more than a vibe. I tell her it's all about peace signs. Just throw 'em up in the sky. Now she hit my line when she wanna come alive. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. We like to dance in the moonlight. Ecstasy in the moonshine. My heart and this room are full, but I still save a seat for you. Why? Cause I'm on a run. I'm on a hunt for euphoria. And I'm numb to the touch, whoa. But I can still feel the love. And I'm on a run. I'm on a hunt for euphoria. Numb to the touch, whoa. But I can still feel the love.
Silent my phone, and siren my back. When mama make it spiral like gold. I spider right fit, bending rules quick like backbone. Give me ooze, give me osmos, talking like backbone. Talking about tattoo past 12 hours past noon. Beat it up on camera, still screaming for 5-0. Toss in the air, kicking the beat, cut twice like boom. I tricked my chick, gon' make me begging for a ride go. She make it feel like home, no, but I still know I'm on a hunt for euphoria.
And I'm numb to the touch, whoa. But I can still feel the love. And I'm on a run, I'm on for euphoria. Numb to the touch, whoa. But I can still feel the love.
right, to the shelf you go, so act right. Back right, to the shelf you go, so act right. Back right, to the shelf you go, so act right. We're back right, to the shelf you go. I start with my high lows, slept over, how about you? I'm sparking up all my blues. I let her water like Bobby Booze. I used to know like the first time you see in the bio. Oh, well, have a look at my room. This what you get when you mix a typhoon with a Tyson. It's almost 12, you call it high no. Tomato, you don't want McDonald's. Know how you so vegan, but ain't scared to swallow. Also, that's where I left my dice on. Okay, maybe not all my lies on, but I'm so much more than a try on. I'm someone you can hang your pride on. Fiji water, mama, look like commas. Going on commas, but the sun'll come out tomorrow. And it used to be why bother. Now step right up and bet your bottom dollar. Let her go if she don't stand the offer. Catch me under the bridge collecting bottles of some aqua. Act right, back right, to the shelf you go, so act right. Or back right, to the shelf you go, so act right. Or back right, to the shelf you go, so act right. Or back right, you to me is like Fiji water. Yeah, I won't, but I don't need you, darling. I said you to me is like Fiji water. Of course I won't, but I don't need you, darling. Top in the morning, I talk to my God, get my tip of the day. You come in here often, into my dreams. Hope you don't plan to escape, and even if you do, I got some news, yeah. I got some news on the tip of my tongue, at the tip of your iceberg. What's the right word to say? You to me is like Fiji water. Yeah, I won't, but I don't need you, darling. I said you to me is like Fiji water. Of course I won't, but I don't need you, darling.
You're tuned in to the Kim Dynasty Show.
That was fire.
I gotta say something.
Thanks, guys.
You might not like it. Oh,
We're taking notes. For,
we're always
y'all
taking
ain't
notes.
y'all ain't even worried. Y'all ain't even worried. Like, you shouldn't even be worried. No lie. I will say this. Like, the music is definitely a vibe.
Mm-hmm.
Like you really just vibe out to it. You like, as a close your eyes, rock back and
I can
forth
sleep to that, turn up
type shit.
Yeah.
But I can see it in like one of those like black love stories.
And a sex scene or
And
something.
a sex scene.
That's exactly what I was feeling
like
over here.
A sex scene type shit. Like walk into a room, just
And
grab her
a
up,
towel drops or
and
something.
just go to
Bop, 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 bop. Right, towel drop.
I didn't the scene and everything. Yes.
Love drones and shit like that. Like,
I want to see
that's
drips on the
where
floor. Like,
I can really like.
candles
Or
lit.
we leave in the jazz club.
Yep.
And when we get to the door, now everything is just. You don't hear nothing else but the music playing.
Right.
And we trying to get in the door type shit. And it just.
Can't even make it.
Next time on Power.
That's the way it's hitting though.
That's the
was,
idea.
It's just like that. And I was like, damn. Like, I used to have a playlist. I think I need to put that in my playlist.
Thank you.
Thank you, bro.
Thank you.
For
Yeah,
real.
we that's the idea. For real, for real.
Yeah, we definitely have. I would say we're old souls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We love instrumentation. We love just like really setting a groove and sitting in it for a little bit. At the same time, we love making things kind of a roller coaster. So it's like you can sit back, but it's still going.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's never
We
gonna
do
be
all
just,
these
like,
shows.
stagnant, right?
I mean, we do any shows, or we do it with a live band, and all of the songs like they turn into rock songs.
Right. So if
like,
you come see us live, it's not gonna sound
It's not gonna
nothing
sound
like
like
that.
that.
It's
And
gonna
that's what I appreciate
it's
a
gonna
lot.
be-
Because when
it's
you
gonna
have
be
a
whole
live band
experience
behind you,
for real.
that creates
Yeah.
a real performance out of it.
Right.
Especially when you guys are riding the beat or like you tweak the song to really give that oomph.
Right. And that's what we do. We recruited a heavy metal band. So.
I actually play a lot of instruments.
Okay.
I grew up on that.
So all of you guys are musicians, technically.
What do you play?
Started with like guitar, piano, of course, drums. Then I got into like the brass, trumpet, trombone, and then cello and stuff like, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah, you're playing real instruments.
Yeah, those are real.
Real instruments.
As soon as you, hey, for real.
Like those are real instruments.
Saxophones
Those are
are
real
real.
instruments.
Oh,
I'm serious.
I played alto sax and that was complicated.
Yeah, because like the scale doesn't
So
even
we
make
gotta
sense.
test your skills
Listen.
to see how good you really are.
Anything that involves both hands and your mouth, That's a lot of work.
Both hands in your mouth. There's a lot of shit.
My girl says.
Right. I was waiting for it. I was waiting for him to say it.
That's a lot of
Both
work.
hands in my mouth.
That's for real.
Lord.
That's real talk.
That's the Lord's work.
That's the
Look.
Lord's work.
Okay.
The lady owes the Lord's work.
Are we online? Was that
We're
live?
Yeah.
My mom probably logged off now.
So look, with that being said, we're gonna get into a little bit of Venus versus Mars because we're not doing next up tonight. So a couple of topics. Usually I get the topics based on the conversations I had during the week. So, and Prophet, I'm gonna need you for this one because this is a good one. No one in here other than Prophet and myself have children, but I guess the question is, ladies, can a baby keep a man?
Wait, what?
Well, I'm saying to the listeners, ladies. But so something was brought to my attention that a child was conceived to keep their father in their life, and I'm like, but that doesn't work. At least that's not what I thought worked.
The federal government would disagree with you.
I mean, child support.
Because child support.
Yeah.
Did you know that if you don't pay child support, they take your whole next check?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
Not
income tax.
necessarily. It's not your whole next check.
No, they take a bit of
17%.
it.
Nah, it's
Like if
alright,
you were
let
dodging
me
your
break
credit
it
or
down.
something.
I'm just giving you from experience.
I'm about to say.
Tell
it looked
us.
Like, it looked like, probably say he was bumping heads having babies. So I mean, he
telling you,
I'm about to give you some snacks too.
Yeah, I was doing my thing. But I'll tell you this, right?
Sit back.
The misconception that women have is that just because you take a man to child support court and get him to monetarily take care of the child does not mean that he's going to be in that child's life.
True.
For sure.
Like, and I definitely don't agree with the whole child support system because 17% of a paycheck is not needed every fucking week. I'm sorry. I got a lot of fucking kids. I know that I'm not spending 17% on my kid every fucking week. Like, if I got 4 kids, that's like almost 80% of my fucking check. So what are we paying bills with and everything else?
Where's the math?
So it doesn't add up. So
I don't know where that number comes from.
17% is just some weird shit. Somebody sat in a room, said boom, 17%.
17, like they're just feeling the
It's just 17%. Like, how about 10%, 2%, 8%, whatever. And then it's like you need to go to a math class to figure that shit out. Because in some states, they do a combined income of both the parents and take 17% from the combined income of the parents that are no longer together, because that would have actually gave, if they stood together, that would have been the projected income that the child would have been able to live off of. Like, it's some weird, crazy shit.
That's
New York
crazy.
is 17% to their 21, and that's if they go to school. If they don't go to school, it's 18. Now, next thing you know, that should be fucking 30.
Let me
Like,
tell you something fucked up. I had a cousin who got pregnant in high school. She wasn't able to get any type of assistance or anything because technically she was under 21, so she was under her parents' responsibility. Her parents had to take care of that child.
Yeah. Until she was 21, and then she was like, all right, bro.
well, technically, until she could have rocked out till she was 18, and then figured
she
out
go
a
to
way.
school,
But the system is really messed up.
Mm-hmm.
The system is not made to keep people together. Now, as far as having a baby to keep a man, if he ain't rocking with you, he ain't rocking with you.
Period.
There ain't gonna be no baby, no nothing that's gonna keep him there.
And I find that funny because a lot of TV shows use that as the plot.
Yeah. Oh, I'm pregnant.
Well, that's because the federal government is injected, because child support is a business.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because they collect all this money and they in high interest bearing accounts, and they disperse this money that they take from people every week, and they only disperse it once a month, and it's usually 30 days after they receive the money. So it's 30 days behind. So it's sitting in the account for anywhere from 30 to 45 days before it gets shipped out to the mother. So it's sitting there. So if you got 1 million guys paying 17% at just 17, let's say $17 a month, that's $17 million sitting in an account that's got like about maybe 15% interest over 10 days. Like it's crazy.
It's a hustle.
It's a hustle. And then we sit, and then our women sit there and look at the situation like a come up. There's women that actually use child support as their way to live.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
There's women out there. Yo, you got 5 kids. 5 kids, you getting 17% off of each baby daddy.
So niggas is like, get on the knee, bro. We doing this together.
I'd rather do that.
I mean, you kind of
have, for your pocket's sake, you type have to.
Yeah, but I mean,
cheaper to keep her.
There's also a lot of people that elude child support at the same time,
Oh,
or they just don't have an official job. Because I don't know how it goes specifically in Canada. I don't, but I am a product of a father that wasn't in my life.
Okay.
And like he was paying damn near nothing in child support, and my mom wasn't getting no damn help. She was getting maybe like less than $100. Like sometimes it's $40. Like, what is that doing for anybody?
Well, technically, when the father doesn't have an on the books job, there's a minimum requirement that the father has to pay. Somehow, some way, you gotta live.
Yeah.
So if you gotta live, you gonna figure out a way to get this money over to the child. Which I think in New York State, and don't quote me because it's probably changed since the last time I've been there. I think it was $25 a week, so $100 a month. That was a minimum. So they had to figure out how to come up with that. In New York, they don't lock you up and do all that extra stuff that they do in other states.
They should.
But they revoke your license and all that in other states.
It goes on your credit too.
But it's kind of stupid because if you lock me up, I can't get a job, I can't pay, so you're gonna let me out and then I'm gonna come right back. Might as well just leave me the fucking here. That's what I
If
said.
you lock me up, then
there's stuff like that I can't stand.
I can't even get a job.
Right. So it's a
fucked
but
up
if you look at the situation as far as child support and the people, you guys don't have kids.
Right.
I sat in child support court and everybody looks like us sitting in the room.
Mm-hmm.
Like you walk in there and it's just a bunch of us in there utilizing the system.
Can you clear up what you mean by us?
By us or black and brown people,
Right,
brothers
exactly.
and sisters.
No, I knew. I don't know if the listeners knew.
Like,
You're stupid.
Right. My bad. I'm looking at you.
Right.
So
me and you. Wow. It's us in the room full of black folks. America.
Yeah. So
America, explain.
I've sat there and I've looked, and it's like you go into court. It's all about the lying and all that, and people don't even realize, especially with public assistance. If you're on public assistance and you
kill yourself,
and you take your baby father, your baby daddy, or whatever to child support court, you're never gonna see the money because the government is taking the money that they getting from him and they're using that to subsidize what they're giving you already. So you're not getting extra food stamps. You're not getting extra rent assistance, anything.
Oof.
They're just taking the money and they put it there.
And even if the child is 21, they still want their money out. Recoup all that money that they just
that they put out.
So that child could be 30 years old. You still paying?
Oh yeah, same kind of.
It's
I'm
like,
almost take my dad to court.
It's like, look, the way I see the shit. If he don't love you, let him go.
If he don't love you, let him go.
If he don't love you, let him go. You don't love him, let him go. Ain't no baby gonna keep y'all together.
And don't bring a child into the world in your messed up relationship either, because that's bad energy already.
All the way.
I'm not gonna lie.
All the way.
Wrong idea.
I had a baby in spite. I can't say that I paid for it, because I feel like everything that I got was a blessing because he was in my life, And I didn't get any support at all, but it made me stronger. It made me work harder for certain things and get better jobs and stuff like that to make sure I didn't have to depend on anybody else to take care of him. And in turn, his father ended up in a messed up situation in which I had to help support him. Long story. So, definitely having a baby to keep somebody from what I've seen in her, it doesn't work. It never works.
I've heard no positive.
Me either.
Yeah.
Especially not that I've heard no positive. I guess I've only heard negative because if it work out, you don't hear about well, we had a baby out of spite. You don't hear about like, oh, we broke.
We
up
just had a
and-
kid and
you
now
know
we're
what I'm saying?
married.
You don't never hear that, right, man? I ain't never. That's what I'm saying. So that's
you
probably
don't-
why I've
you
never
don't
heard
talk
like
about- you don't
success
talk about
stories
stuff like
because they
that.
don't.
But I mean, if you think of it like psychologically, that's pretty much the idea of trapping somebody, and that makes a lot of people completely uncomfortable.
And that's girls
Once
and
you're-
guys.
Yeah, once you're caged in, like you're gonna want to escape. So you don't like you put in that situation. You're gonna be uncomfortable. You're gonna be unhappy, insecure. Like it creates a whole bit of turmoil for both parties, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then obviously now the child is suffering because of it.
Yeah, yeah.
So like, nah.
Because I do think, I never thought before, I was one of those young girls, ignorant, yeah, I don't need a man and there ain't no child. And I had a boy. So it's like, yeah, you kind of do. You kind of do need a guy around, you know.
Did chemistry sit down and pee for a long time?
No, my best friend was not having it.
Oh,
She
but if it was
actually,
up,
yeah, if it
but
was
if
up
it
to
was
me.
up to you, then they would have been sitting down peeing. Like,
We would've been diapers
but
for
this is the situation where something as simple as a young man growing up, a woman cannot teach a young man how to stand up and pee. Like,
You know, my best friend helped.
Well,
I think my mom did a good job. And my
no, what
grandmother.
I'm saying it's very difficult. Like kind of
Okay.
it's
a phrase.
Like this is the situation. Like, you know, like your mom's going in the bathroom or your best friend going in the bathroom teaching chemistry how to stand up and pee. That was borderline child molestation.
Chill. If you're looking at it from a different lens.
Like, let me hold your pee-pee and
No.
look, go, see? And he like, and he looking up at her like, what the hell? Like, come on.
No, I'm out because
I guess I don't think anyone ever taught me how.
I was such a young boy.
Someone definitely taught you how to piss.
And I
You
mean,
think
I
somebody
had
taught
my
you how to
grandmother
piss, how to
give
stand
me
up
baths until I'm old.
Mine,
Like, until
only
about
because
7.
I watched my nephew get taught how to piss.
You what?
I had my grandmother
Oh,
bathe me until I was up to like 7.
4 now.
Oh, no.
You remember shit when you
But
four.
see,
No,
let me
grandma
tell
wasn't
you-
having it. I was just a brat about it.
No, let me
Like
tell
while
you.
he's potty training.
So everyone's taught how to.
All right.
Yes.
The whole
Stand
peeing
up
thing,
and
that was a
I
little
swear
extreme.
nobody
But
comes back from
I
you,
could
bro.
say this: the
swear.
coddling, being that I was a
swear.
single mom, he was my only child, he was my
bulge.
baby.
They don't teach you how to stand up.
That would have went on for, and actually it has gone on for too many years.
We talking about the.
We're focused on the wrong thing. I'm
They
sorry.
still focus on other shit.
Yeah.
You
No,
threw it off
you're
though.
right.
You threw it out of nowhere. It came. Right. It came out of
Now
nowhere,
I gotta
bro.
think about it. But
Now
no,
I'm
go
like,
ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I was just saying.
My bad.
I think, like I was saying, being a single parent and not being my only child, that being my baby, it still is my baby.
you have
Like
to.
technically, he doesn't do anything for himself. It's mommy, mommy, mommy. You know. And
Different
I
strokes
asked
for
him. I
different
said,
folks.
Kim, you know, are you considered a mama's boy? He said, yeah, hell yeah. Anybody ask me, I'm a mama's boy. So what?
That's all I had.
Like, and he's cool with it.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, you better pray that nothing ever happens to me.
Oh.
'Cause
I pray every day that
everything.
nothing happens to my mother.
Exactly.
It'll be over.
I couldn't
Yeah.
visualize that day.
Yeah.
Even like somebody like that, even if you are like, I've noticed situations where people like aren't even good with their parents, but it'll impact you. Like there's somebody that's literally the closest people to you.
Mm-hmm.
Family is something you have to always like try and remedy and stick close to because it's like the best people you have in your life.
So I have another question.
Oh.
And nobody has to admit if they are in this room. What about if you're a child of a side piece? How does that work out?
I'm not even sure what you.
That's right. What do you mean?
What is that?
Like, what do you mean by that?
Like if you have a side chick.
Oh, a side piece.
I
I thought you said like a Greek goddess or something.
No.
Like, yeah, that's what she said. Like,
smoking.
what if you're a child of a side piece? I swear that's what I thought she
Wait a
said. I haven't though. I haven't. I think I need to. I can't hear.
No, but I mean, because it happens, and a lot of people don't admit that. Yeah, you know, you technically was the kid of the side piece or whatever the case may
There's a
be.
term for that, isn't there?
Can I say
Side
this a little
piece
bit?
kid? Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead.
All right.
Speak on it.
It's a little weird for me. Because, I mean, hey, Mom, I'm sorry for airing out your business. But my mom was the side piece.
He's like.
Oh, I am that
He's like,
thing.
Mom, no.
He said, I am that.
It's okay.
Nah, man. Yeah, bro.
She's going to be proud that I'm on the radio.
Mm-hmm.
So
How'd that work out?
it was kind of like, it was a really like difficult situation because, you know, my father was apparently, I had a woman and like, I have what is it, 13 siblings that are all sisters, between him and the other women. And I was the one son with another woman.
Your dad's Jamaican.
Yes, he is. Jamaican and Irish.
Wait a minute. That doesn't mean anything.
We're not gonna cause this
I'm not
today.
trying to stereotype.
Yeah.
But I mean,
I know some cousins that grew up down the street from their cousins.
Look,
Brothers that grew down the street from their
I'm
sisters.
born and raised in Glen Cove.
that's
That's
real.
all the Glen Cove.
But
everybody.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's
A situation like that was weird because I'll be honest, like
niggas be funny.
I have all those sisters, and I barely had any type of association with them. They were just down the street, around the corner. Like they were right there. We ended up going to the same high school with some of my sisters. We didn't even talk, but my friends were their friends. It was so like at the end of the day, it was uncomfortable. I knew all about it from day one.
But you knew them.
Yeah.
You just didn't
I
socialize with them.
Yeah, like even if I wanted to, it's kind of like I drew myself away from it already. Because like there was a split from the beginning.
Yeah, you didn't want to be a part of it. I think it's very difficult when you're the child of a side piece, because it's always that, you know, you ain't my real sister, you ain't my real brother, you ain't my it's all of that, all the neck and the head and all this going on, and it makes the situation very, very difficult growing up and feeling accepted amongst your family members as well as, you know, other people in your family.
Exactly.
So no, these were some of the topics that I was exploring with someone in my life, and it was just difficult to hear, you know, how you feel and what you're going through, and the fact that things didn't work out. So now, are you the child, or do you get blamed for it not being worked out? Because in that case, that person was being blamed for it not being.
Luckily, I'm not. Like I'll be through me being birthed, my mom was urged to abort me. And she didn't. I mean, obviously, she had those moments where she was like, "I might have to do this," but she was like, "No, I'm sticking through. This is my son. This is my child. I'm gonna take care of him."
You're the first.
First. My mom had 4 children, me being the eldest, of course, and honestly, she took care of me. She's taking care of them, and she's done a fabulous job without any man, pretty much. So like, I don't think it was ever a detriment to me. Right. It was definitely like a situation, but she got around that.
But in the case of like, and you guys aren't talking much, but in the case of
I'm
like,
I'm
okay, but if you're the child of whether, you know, you were birthed to try to keep a guy, or if you're the side piece child, you know, you have situations where women are now angry at you because you didn't do your job.
Well, my mom wasn't trying to keep nobody. She was trying to do her own thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, but there are cases where if you don't do your job as a child to keep that man, now I'm going to take out my anger on you.
Precious.
That's some real uncentered shit right there.
But wait, isn't that the plot of Precious?
I've never seen
Yeah.
That literally just hit me like.
Yeah.
I've never seen Precious either.
You never seen Precious?
You need to go see that damn movie. I read the book.
I read the book.
Oh my god.
I got the book.
Go home, open Netflix right now.
That shit'll fuck you up. That whole movie.
That TV?
Yeah, it's
Why
like,
not?
And then you get to the end, you like, wow, really? Like,
All that she went through, I'm like, man, I you know, you always think of what you can't handle. Like, I can't even believe she went through. And I'm telling you, that's somebody's personal story.
Exactly.
It's gotta be.
I think it was based on true story, wasn't it?
It's like crazy.
Like, come on. Shit that you think about it, it is.
And even I was watching the Red Table Talk with
oh yeah,
Jada. And do you guys watch?
I love them.
Did you see the episode with Demi Moore?
No, I mean I only watched like clips, but they're just all 3 geniuses.
But when you like, her mother gave her to some man for $500 at 15, like, come on. Like, when you hear stories like that, and I think Tyler Perry got every story where, you know, the mother's trying to keep the dude so she let sleep with the child and all this other stuff. Yeah. So I'm like, when you
He said it.
I grew up on BET, okay?
Oh my god.
Marcus! That was her.
So when you don't, as a child, you know, fulfill your
Man, it was going crazy. Hey, speaking of Tyler Perry, he's going crazy.
Yeah.
Tyler
Perry is a 10 out of 10.
Yo, but he's a genius the way he puts it together, though.
Yeah.
Because every movie that he's ever done, yo, I can see some part of my life in that movie.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like you just
Yeah.
watch it. Like
And it's actually the same
If Tyler
premise
Perry
every
started
movie.
blowing
Every time.
up, if he started blowing
Black
up around like the
family,
Twitter
Black family,
era,
like
church,
generational
his
person.
shit's so
Yeah.
Church thing.
It's gotta be
So-
church.
I was about to say
And it's such
church.
black folk.
The
Such
family
black
gets together.
shit,
The
bro.
family has some
Yeah.
issues.
But why did I get married 1 and 2?
Yo,
Yeah.
Sheila gave it to me. That whole movie, I don't care.
That shit, I was like,
Yeah.
No,
like I could in every couple. I was like, yo,
I was like, I'm feeling this movie right now. Oh,
this is all fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
fuck, yo,
Yeah.
T was good, bro. Like call me up, bro, so we can talk. Like I'm telling you.
But I mean, like, it's a situation where, and I felt, bad. Like, if you as a child don't do your job and keeping that person, now the anger is taken out against you, and it's just ridiculous, and it's just unnecessary, and it's unfortunate that anybody would have to go through that. So I just wanted to touch base on that, really.
terrible.
It's the lack of accountability on the actual adult that got themselves in the situation, that actually thought they can manipulate the situation by bringing a life into the world. And I will tell you, my youngest daughter, when she was conceived, there was a lot of stuff going on in my relationship. But when she was conceived, I put all that extra stuff aside for the child. So it was like, yo, I ain't gonna argue with you no more. I ain't doing all this extra bullshit that you want to do. Fuck you. We got baby on the way. We don't worry about that shit. Like, fuck your nonsense. Because that's what it is.
Yeah.
And
Father of the year.
unfortunately, all it did was postpone the inevitable. Because we ended up breaking up anyway. Years later, but it was one of those things that I don't know how it was never admitted to me, but it could have been one of those situations. Yo, here, look, you got baby, shut the fuck up. Like kind of thing. Like just shut up and do what you've been doing, type of shit.
Right.
I don't know, but it's just one of those situations.
Basically,
Young
you got
Francis
what
did
you
it too.
wanted. Now stop.
right. I mean, yeah.
The manipulation also creates a big thing. Because I mean, especially if that were to get out, that destroys any type of connection, trust, relationship.
And when I had my son, it wasn't to spite his dad.
Good for you.
I had an ex.
That's what I was worried about.
No. Oh, God.
Yeah. I was like, man, damn.
It was.
Niggas ain't shit.
I had an ex, and I was like, you know what? That's it. I'm gonna do this.
So it was still about a nigga.
You know what? This is a judgment-free room.
No, I need clarity, that's all. So I can properly look at the land.
I want to know everything.
No, well,
Right, like, I just need to know.
I mean, until this day, me and the guy is so cool. Me and my son's father ain't cool. But it's okay. It all works out, man.
Yeah.
It does.
So
I love you, Mom.
We go. Shout outs to all the parents. We're going to take a brief break, and then I'm going to get into most influential because I want to know what you guys think about some of these.
Tucker.
Influential.
Word.
Tucker.
Yeah. Regina. Boy. Yeah. Hashtag everything's a go, nigga.
Record your message after the tone. Simply hang up when done. Or for delivery options, press the pound sign.
Yeah. Regina. Boy. Yeah. Hashtag everything's a go, nigga. Yeah. Valley boys, we on the road, nigga. You ain't know they want my soul, nigga. Yeah. Grab my bags, I'm about to go, nigga. Hashtag everything's a go, nigga. Valley boys, yeah, we on the road, nigga. You ain't know they want my soul, nigga. Yeah. Grab my bags, I'm about to go, nigga. Just left the county, I ain't going back. Put the gas in the air, my niggas rolling that. Call the plug, tell a nigga that we coming back. Only need that fuego when I drop that X, it's coming back. For that level money, why you think I rap, nigga? Daddy needs some shoes, double up my stacks, nigga. They steady losing cause they worry about the next, nigga. 60 just Cuban links, I worry about my neck, nigga. Now my phone like, on my cards like, putting hoes
gotta run it up. Can't hang with you niggas, I ain't rich enough. Can't claim you as my brothers, I be switching up. Lambo on my wrist, yeah, I'm cutting up. Yeah, I'm at the table with my gang, yeah, we counting up. Yeah, my brothers never fold and stay down for your niggas. Them niggas show they rifle, never fired them. I woke up in the building, they asked who hired him. I seen a Rolls Royce truck, yeah, I might just buy it then. I'm in Minnesota like I play for Vikings, yeah. Yeah, catch me in the streets, but I'm flying, yeah. I'm with my gang, can't catch us in the streets. Ain't no drive-bys, you know we flying, yeah. We in the air, yeah.
Hashtag everything's a go, nigga. Yeah, Valley boys, we on the road, nigga. You ain't know they want my soul, nigga. Yeah, grab my bags, I'm about to go, nigga. Hashtag everything's a go, nigga. Valley boys, yeah, we on the road, nigga. You ain't know they want my soul, nigga. Yeah, grab my bags, I'm about to go, nigga.
Everything for dope. Carry me and go. The head game, resurrect my soul. To get the breath, liquidate the fake. Everything will go. I fuck with D-boys, everything for no. This ain't a gimmick, this is serious me. I hang around the little bloods, they like burying me. A couple crits fucking with me only cause my name begin with a C. I'm too real for these industry kids. I know they salty, we the way they never been to the beach. What up? Valley, niggas really ain't fucking with us, you heard? I told Shay, point him out. Everything will go.
There you go. I'm flowing like I'm infamous with words so interesting. If you don't pop your head and listen, bitch, you just last step. My first breath, I let the gods in. My second breath, I know the devils quickly followed. I got that classic flow that put you niggas straight up in the hospital. Cause when you bump my shit, you bump my shit until your ears pop. I do this shit for hip hop, I do this shit for big pop. When I'm in the sky, flick my lighter, baby, baby. I be that C-Dot, M-Dot, worldly like the Epcot, worthy like a Laker, smoke on acres from the Asian. These sucker niggas trying to cage me in, but they can't see the kid, it's like I'm stuck in space, I'm alien. I'm worried if I have a son, he gon' come out like Damien. Cause my view of the world is so fucked up from all these heinous acts. So I keep handing out these bars, it's like your favorite snack. Cree, you been spitting mad, like where'd you keep that rabies at? Right where I kept the baggies at, hidden in my back pocket. Tell me what's your flavor, I deliver in just 30 flat. A buffet of cocaine and shorty boof it where she poo-poo at. After 30 L's, man, I'm just looking for some Scooby snacks.
You know, it's the motherfucking entourage, you feel me?
Come get this cream just like us. Picture me being broke as the joke. That's not funny with no reefer left to smoke. These bitches scheme just like us. Picture me trusting birds, I let them fly and they ain't coming back unless I got that triple stack. I took a L but just once. Picture me losing out of a large amount of count, but that ain't really what bodega these about. These niggas bleed just like us. I'd rather go toe to toe with all of y'all. Running ain't part of my protocol. Chillin' in the Acura, a couple grams lifting the stash, just flip this shit like spatulas. Imagine us, crib so fucking large, I need a couple hundred cameras. Rockwallers, pimples, zebras, all types of animals. Shopping sprees at Barney's, cop the camera with the camel pack. Stretching out a QP like a QB, I'm your Hasselback. Flip it to a HP Hewlett Packard where the info at. Stupid fucking move, I move my intel to externals. All my niggas down to put them slugs up in between. Big Creek come through, I'm fucking on two fucking tweens. My niggas feel that school's a scam and they don't act like human beings. I'd rather be your N-I-G-G-A than your enemy. Foreign car, foreign bitch, we out here eating Lebanese. And I be the first deadly horseman, I'm reporting from the tomb where the warriors are built. My boy Jay on Special K, I need a tranquilizer meal. This is third dose of the day, he say the drugs up on the hill. I'm like, okay, just be safe and please don't break my microwave.
I got the raw for the sniffers, the gas for the puffers, the baggies for the pushers, the routes for the smugglers. Levee day fast, might not wait to see another, let's get it. The working man is the sucker. I got the raw for the sniffers, the gas for the puffers, the baggies for the pushers, the routes for the smugglers. Levee day fast, might not wait to see another. Let's get addicted to the lavish, stuff the baggies for bragging rights. Mix the boy with the girl, hit the fiends with hermaphrodite. No, the next king, I smoke the best strains with chest pains. The leg spring, separate your organs from the membrane. East New York in my veins, soon as you aim, I bang back. Enough clout to put Fifth and Jai on the same track. Probably could've made tax and choice shoot the one on. Certified in the slums, ain't a strip I couldn't pump on. Seen niggas get done off, war scars, now it's your turn. Heat to your chest, get niggas much more than heartburn. I'ma watch y'all earn, then I'm sending the goons later. I walk around with dead niggas' jewels, I'm a tomb raider. Removed haters, always kept the toolie for spoon face. Niggas that'll ride for the guard, they crusaders. A-where you find us, the ghetto's behind us. If the eyes are the windows to the soul, I have your blinds shut. The working man is the sucker. I got the raw for the sniffers, the gas for the puffers, the baggies for the pushers, the routes for the smugglers. Levee day fast, might not wait to see another. Let's get it. Listen, nigga, wisen up, then go for the glory. Cops will find holes in your corpse and look for holes in my story. I'm from East New York, homie, know you roll outside. Your tongue will be stuck to the pole, cause it's cold outside. And at the same time, too hot to even post outside. Who's this new 4-5 to have your soul on rise? Niggas took over high rises, paid workers way blow. Never ask for names, cause when detained I don't say those. I push the range low, get lame sold and lay low. Stake the precinct out to see how boys looking plain clothes. Got the game sold with the nickel diamond.
You are tuned into WEMS Radio, where we are bringing light back to the industry.
You think we out here bubbling grams for? Stupid. Get my brother bail up so he ain't stuck in the can long. Where I'm from, there's cook up instead of books in the Jan sport. What makes it more fucked up, the nigga Trump is the landlord. I'm from the right, nigga. The working man is the sucker. I got the raw for the sniffers, the gas for the puffers, the baggies for the pushers, the routes for the smugglers. Levee day fast, might not wait to see another. Let's get it. The working man is the sucker. Picture me suiting up for an interview, man. Punching the fucking clock, sweating for the next. I'm done. I'm gonna invest in myself. Stupid motherfuckers. The working man is the sucker. I got the raw for the sniffers, the gas for the puffers, the baggies for the pushers, the routes for the smugglers. Levee day fast, might not wait to see another. Let's get it. The working man is the sucker. A nigga came from nothing, so I had to be a hustler. Flashbacks was tragic, hustlers bagging up the butter. This for all my real niggas that was trapped up in the gutter. I got y'all. The working man is the sucker. What kind of man is you? What kind of man is you? No, he's anonymous. East New York. Y'all niggas know what it is. Ugly. I'm done. I'm good.
Somebody gotta tell her. On God. Niggas wanna fight but be afraid to jump. Be built to pop and show your mama she ain't raised a punk. It get dirty in the field, you gotta face the funk. Cause with money for them bills can come in late this month. You gotta risk a better loss to eat off better folks. Learn how to run shit so that you never walk. Make sure them phones ain't never off, you get caught, never talk. Hoes get paid for brain, don't take no nickels for your thoughts. Keep them hammers on your hip like guns legal in New York. Cause if you're caught slipping, think what it'll cost. I seen too many good ones die with keys to a Porsche. Killers go away for college and earn degrees up north. I never seen the good and bad. I bury niggas I thought couldn't die, that got grounded for looking fly. Fresh to death and looked alive. And the nigga that did it ahead of news and looked surprised. He be them niggas that you went to school with, that'll catch you while you in your new it. He turn your brains into cool with. Niggas that you run around getting ass with, ain't gon' help you do nothing but carry a casket. He be them niggas that you went to school with, that'll catch you while you in your new it. He turn your brains into cool with. Niggas that you run around getting ass with, ain't gon' help you do nothing but carry a casket. I ain't know what love was till I lost a loved one. You gotta check locations where niggas showing they love from. If your nigga catch feelings for cookies, he love crumbs. But if he get too close to the jar, show him you love guns. Niggas be in they feelings like some fresh shoes, cause they can't profit off your next move. I'm the shit, it is me you gotta excuse. You know how many winners I let lose, cause they was tryna cross me like some neck Jews. What y'all feeding these rats? It ain't pet food. These are lessons you couldn't learn in your best schools. Like when the money's on the wood, how to make the desk move. Ain't nothing about success unsuccessful. You bound to get fucked if you jumping in the sex pool. There's levels to this shit, I play by step rules. Like after step one, just know who to step to. Can't be them niggas that you went to school with, that'll catch you while you in your new whip and turn your brains into cool with. Niggas that you running around getting ass with ain't gon' help you do nothing but carry your casket. Can't be them niggas that you went to school with, that'll catch you while you in your new whip and turn your brains into cool with. Niggas that you running around getting ass with ain't gon' help you do nothing but carry your casket.
Yeah, says Indy man.
We're back with more of the Kim Dynasty Show on WEMS Radio.
Don't nobody hear you. You gotta talk louder than that. It's like I'm looking at it.
We're back with more of the Kim Dynasty Show on WEMS Radio.
There's the levels.
Okay, so we're gonna get into most influential. Thank you, Jen. And then we're gonna get into shout outs, what you guys got coming up, going on, everything, where they can find you.
Cool.
Yeah. All right, so you guys are relatively young. The bad thing is I'm hearing the vibes, and I'm just like, I don't know if this list really pertains to you guys, but we're gonna see where it goes. If not, I'm gonna try to match the vibes with what I think you guys. Okay. All right.
So what
How does this work? Yeah.
Are you about to ask us? You're gonna say a name, and we're gonna decide whether they're relevant or not.
I'm gonna give you two names, and you tell me
who's more influential.
Yeah. Who's
Got
more
it.
influential?
Left, right.
Yo,
Got it.
Hit me with it.
1-0.
Cause I'm an old soul.
Got it.
Yeah, but these ain't old people.
Who's more influential?
I'm current.
Yeah, I thought it was the most influential out of a list of people.
So
Especially if they're in music.
All right, so I'm gonna give you an easy one. Okay, Jay-Z or Nas?
Jay.
It's just an easy one.
Oh.
That's not easy.
Oh, that hurt me when you said it. Like I felt that.
Jay.
Okay,
My
you said
immediate
Jay.
off the cuff
Why?
answer. Because he made the chicken.
I'm gonna say
He
Jay.
got the bread.
I'm gonna say Jay because
He's a real dope boy too.
Jay led to Ye.
Led to Travis, Tyler, Rocky.
Yeah.
Big. You know what I'm saying? It's
You know
the
what I
tree.
mean?
So it's like that's how.
What's your family tree
we're
like?
talking about influence.
That's
and
what
let's talk about
Yeah.
the branches then. You dig what I'm saying?
Not to mention influence, you would also have to involve relevance. And I mean, Nas is big. He has his history, his legacy.
Right.
But he isn't here now, so he doesn't have that influence going anymore.
Right. He's up. Yeah. Relevance. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think like Jay-Z's still in the game, still making music, still producing, still working on his business, his craft.
He's basically Jesse Jackson.
He's big.
He's everything.
He's bigger than Jesse Jackson.
He got money.
If you talk to somebody from Queens, they might disagree.
They might, yeah. When they could argue, in which whatever.
Who do you think is a better lyricist?
Man, let's not even.
I don't know.
Listen, I
Don't
know.
start with
honestly,
I thought we were keeping it.
I say
thought she
Jay-Z
said
won
the
the
show was gonna
round.
be
I'm
short
done.
today. It was a short show.
I don't want to
today.
debate.
Let's not play around.
Yeah,
Because you're gonna hurt some feelings.
I mean,
Very short
I'm a
answer.
J-head. I mean, yeah.
Right.
I rock with
Jay-Z.
Like,
Very, yeah.
I think
Period.
And I
It's
think
the
you can.
metaphors that get me.
It's not even. I think the way.
The way he projects it, like the way he's. Yeah, we can go on and
Hottest
on.
chick in the game, wearing my jam. Like,
I just think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
how do you not rock with him? Like, it's
But I think Jay lost a lot of credibility after Ether.
yeah, I can. See
But if you're listening to Jay-Z's music, if we want to just strip everything else, the tunes, the music is there.
I can live for the beat. I can live for the lyrics.
The music is there, bro.
And I respect the hustle
And
and
the
the,
features.
grind because
Yes.
Jay-Z wasn't young when he popped.
Who
No.
knows how Jay-Z got
Jay-Z was 26 when he popped.
I
Good job,
forgot.
though.
What? Alright. The real way he got his name.
Oh!
I don't know.
I couldn't even tell you.
No?
My mom told me this, but I don't remember.
Jazzo.
Huh?
I don't remember.
Is that Jazzo?
Jay-Z used to hustle, panhandle on the J and the Z train.
I've heard that before. I heard that
Yep.
that wasn't true though.
It is true.
Oh well, then you tell. I don't know.
I believe it.
I was there, man.
Oh shit.
I was saying
I was there, man.
You got served or like what?
Like he fucking said,
Served.
can I get some? I'm trying to raise money for my basketball team. Type
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Like that was Jay-Z. Selling Micanites and shit.
Well, now we know.
Jay-Z.
What's the next one?
All right.
Please.
But Jay-Z
Chance
won
the
that,
Rapper
though, by
or
the way.
Tyler the
Jay-Z
Jay-Z wins that. Just so you guys know.
Jay-Z more influential. I'm sorry.
Wait.
She's about to hurt someone.
Chance the Rapper or Tyler the Creator?
Tyler the Creator.
Tyler.
Tyler the Creator.
Tyler plays.
Y'all all
Tyler
say
plays too much. Not to mention he's been here longer, but I'm just saying.
Tyler plays. The music.
Chance the Rapper, his coloring book was the shit.
Stop.
But going forward, no, it was the shit. That's why
That
that album
album
was
was
the damn
bad.
year. It was tight. You
That
couldn't really
album
tell
was
him to make those
bad.
songs.
You said bad.
Bad.
But his new album,
6.5 out of
it's
10.
not the
Say
same.
bad, and some people say
It's not
good.
the same energy.
He didn't deserve a Grammy. 3 Grammys, let alone.
I'm not gonna say.
We're not gonna get into that topic.
I think it was a good album.
Saying bad is not.
Okay, not
What
bad,
I-
but
don't
it was
say
not
bad.
bad. Exactly.
It was.
just wasn't.
I think
it was not
great
bad.
for the time it was in, and it
It's like
made an
whatever.
influence.
He made acid rap.
It made an influence at the time.
I get it.
It caught people's attention. People knew
he
every
used
word
type
to his
beats.
song.
I just think Tyler's crazy.
Tyler's he is.
Tyler-
I
Tyler got the nod from Hans Zimmer. So, like, do you know who Hans Zimmer is? The guy who scored Lion King, Inception. He has the real bag. Like, he got the nod from basically Beethoven. Like,
Okay.
so
okay, what about Travis Scott and Young Thug?
Travis. Period.
Oh shit.
Listen, we're
I
talking
got my
about.
y'all.
Listen,
We're
you
talking
gotta
about
think influence, not popularity, bro.
I'm not
That's
talking about
what
no
I'm-
popularity.
Okay.
influence.
So what-
Who sounds like Travis
Okay
right
then.
now?
Okay then, exactly.
So
Who
what
sounds
you
like
saying?
Travis? I'm saying Thug.
Thug, because a lot of people sound like Thug.
A lot of people are
But-
children
but
of Young
what I
Thug.
hear-
Struggling to be. There's a
What
lot
I
of people
hear-
struggling to sound like Thug out there.
They are.
But what I hear,
He has Lil Baby and
Travis
Gunna.
has created his own genre of music. It's not even hip hop anymore. It's like
Say
It's
that
pop
about-
music.
You said
No. It's like an alternative rock type of hip hop.
Okay, this we're veering off topic because this is a whole nother discussion. But I would just say Young Thug because he has 2 people who sound like him right now, and they're all A-list celebrities. Like Lil Baby and Gunna are directly under him, and
I
they
don't
both
even
are
like
like
Gunna.
one. It doesn't matter though. Like
I don't get it. But
he's 200
go
a
ahead.
show. By 200, I mean 200K.
Okay.
So
okay.
Thugger.
So
Unfortunately, Travis
I'm
is
glad you said that because
better though.
when I don't know if you saw the picture of with my son on his page where he was with Gunna,
Yeah.
and Young Thug was with him, and I was like, I don't understand that.
I don't,
Yeah.
But
I don't understand
okay,
Gunna
I'm
at
glad
all.
you said that.
Slap.
So now,
But
Slime-
what I
slime
will
shit
say
always.
too is mumble rap turns me off entirely. So I might be a little bit.
And you're calling it
So-
right. I don't think Thug is mumble rap.
okay. So
There's
what about
slow-key
Uzi
slanders.
and Playboy Cardi?
They're the same.
Little B?
What do you mean?
Sorry,
Who's
no,
more
I didn't hear the first
influential?
one.
Like Uzi influenced
I
Cardi.
would say Uzi.
Uzi.
Is more influential.
Yeah, Uzi.
He I think he caters to
I
the
wouldn't
masses.
really call
and
either one of them influential though.
but in between them, like we have to pick. It's Uzi.
It would be Uzi.
I would
Because
say Uzi.
with Uzi,
Uzi won a Grammy, didn't he? For
I don't even
Exo
know.
Tour Life?
I don't know.
I think so. I think he did.
Uzi
Can we
knows
get
who
that
he's
fact
like.
checked?
He
It's a
knows
great
who
record,
he's touching
yeah.
with his music.
All right, so last
Yeah.
one, Kendrick or J. Cole?
Again, influence.
Like,
I don't know
No,
because J.
don't
Cole's
say
going
touch.
crazy right now. Like he has a lot of children, just like out
Yeah,
there.
Dreamville's crazy.
Like and that album was amazing.
But Kendrick?
But I mean,
Welcome to
Kendrick
Wakanda?
has the. That's one thing. But I want to. I one thing I know is every time he drops a album mixtape, you listen to it from start to finish. I want it on vinyl. Like I want it in my collection.
J. Cole's more influential.
I'm agreeing.
you're
with,
saying
I'm
Kendrick.
agreeing with whatever.
I'm gonna
Denard
go
says.
with Kendrick today.
And you both are going with J. Cole.
Whatever Denard says.
Why? Because you're not thinking. You're not thinking.
No, I think it is. I think J. Cole's more influential. I don't know.
Why? Why are you saying J.
J. Cole has moments, but Kendrick has the whole time. Like,
but we're talking about influence.
That's
so,
what
like,
I'm saying.
Who is like
That's
really
what I'm saying.
has
J.
like
Cole has moments.
Who really has people like
There
really
are-
stringing
okay.
along like with
Okay,
you know
but
what I
here-
mean? Like
listen
J.
to
Cole
this
has a
now.
whole camp.
Kendrick
But
drops
Kendrick-
an album and then waits like a year or two before he comes back.
But wait,
you still
my
are
thing is
here
both
for
of
him
them
the entire time.
I guess it's how we are defining.
Yeah, both of them
Yeah.
are a movement in itself.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Ooh, that scared me.
Yeah, that's
Influence is a.
No, the thing, the clip came off.
That's the choice word. It's a choice word.
Oh, okay. All right, so let's give our shot.
It's tough.
Jay, you want to start us off with some shout outs where people can find you, what you got going on, coming up, projects?
Yeah.
So, I'm Dre. I go by Shadow. You can find me on Instagram or anywhere else under Dre the Shadow, DRETHESHADOW. I want to give a big shout out to my model people back home, family, of course, people I work with. Love all of you. You guys surround me and you created me.
Okay, where can I find your music, your work? What are you doing next? You got anything going on?
Music isn't out right now. It is coming. It's coming. It's going to be exciting. So I'll be getting on the streaming and stuff like that.
Right.
But honestly, just stick to my Instagram. That's where work and business is.
Okay, that's where they can find everything.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Gentlemen?
You want to go first?
Shout out to the tribe, first of all. Hippie Tribe.
Hippie Tribe, we love you.
We love y'all. Y'all support us so much.
You guys are us.
Thank you for real.
Second, shout out to my mother and my family and everyone back home. I love you all too. Thorpe Nation especially. I love you all.
Shout out to Greg.
Shout out to Greg. Yeah, we were getting there. Greg, third.
Shout out Greg for
plugging
setting
us,
plugging us with
the amazing
Miss Kim. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Cool.
Yeah.
Where were you that night?
I don't go out.
Oh.
I be in the lab.
I'm on his vibe.
And then, yeah, you can find us
at Hippie HIPPIE.
Proper way.
Hippie X Tribe.
And you guys got
Instagram.
something going on.
Yeah, we've been Tribe knows, man. We've been going crazy at these tea parties. You know, we pretty much sold out everywhere we've gone so far. 2 for 2. You guys are going crazy. So Tribe Tea Party episode 3, Under the Tree. Under the Tree.
Yeah.
There's gonna be a Christmas party, ugly sweater party.
December 14th.
December 14th.
What y'all doing under the tree?
Those are where the presents are. I don't know what's gonna be under there, but
just being gifted.
Yeah, everyone's gifted. I was a gift. You're a gift. So under the tree, and come with your ugly sweaters. More details coming soon.
April Showers May Flowers is
still out. We're gonna be dropping a single pretty soon. Relatively soon. We're coming at everyone.
Listen, we feel really good.
The vault is full. I maxed out my computer.
We feel good about our music.
So.
And I
think you'll like it.
I think people are gonna really like it. Yeah.
Yeah. So stay tuned. Hippie X Tribe.
Yeah. Thank y'all again for having us.
Yes.
It's been really dope. This is our first radio thing.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
First of many.
Right.
Big facts.
Yeah.
It's gonna be pretty crazy. I'm serious.
We gonna get you good. You
6
did
months,
too. This is your second one.
This is my third for WEMS.
You did Profit too?
No. Back in,
This
I was
will
at
be
the High Tea
serious.
Party.
We're serious.
Last week.
Okay.
And then,
all the time.
So you guys gotta get on some of the other shows as well.
Yeah. If you want to book us, please feel free to. We are amazing live.
Yeah.
I will say, like we definitely will bring a show at the very least. So.
Seriously.
Like it's really a show.
That's what I'm saying. Like our music is great.
The
serious,
live
and
is
I'm
way
biased.
better.
Obviously, I'm biased. You know what I'm saying? We made it. We made everything. We do everything ourselves, top to bottom.
Yes.
Producing, engineering, the whole thing. Like,
But
dude,
live.
But I'm telling you, when you come see us live,
That's where the
like,
real
okay,
energy
like,
is.
Okay.
They're really on it.
Yeah, and we're not hyping it up. We're downplaying it, if anything.
I feel like we are downplaying it.
The
14th, December 14th, but we want to get booked somewhere in between there. So, I mean, if you know someone.
Yeah, we're trying to figure something out too.
Yeah, we might do like a little acoustic live session if people think that was cool. Cause like that could be cool too. Maybe a chill session, cause everything else is like.
Nico's got all the vocals. He's going crazy.
Like a speakeasy on that.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, and you know we like to party, so if you like to party, you should come.
Check it out.
Yeah, absolutely. Check us out.
All right, so I want to thank my guests for coming tonight. Thank WEMS, thank Prophet Radio. Thank you, Prophet.
Thank you. Oh,
Thank
sorry, I
you,
didn't know it was a cue.
Shout out to my family. Shout out to Liga. Shout out to Rashad. Shout out to Jamal. Shout out to Cash Out Only. Don't keep calling me at work because I consider this work. Shout out to everybody who have supported me and continue to support me. Shout out to everybody in Hamburg because I can't wait. I cannot wait. I already set aside time to go to my little concert. I'm gonna go try to see Ghostface while I'm out there. So it should be. It's gonna be a movie. So and that's it. Thank you guys for tuning in. Check us out next week. 6 to 8 WEMS Radio Kim Dynasty Show. Dizzy's next, right?
Dizzy.
Tomorrow.
Dizzy's tomorrow.
6 to 8.
Right, and Crown. Shit, Confidential. Crown Confidential. So it's coming up next.
Oh, Crown Confidential is next. They should be walking in any minute. So stay tuned. Stay with us. Because that's the next show. And we out. Thank you guys.